I'm Robert Lindsay, and you're listening to a special podcast celebrating the reissue of the album by George Harrison, Living in the Material World. The title track features the most complex musical arrangement on the album. As Jim Keltner remembers, it gave him the opportunity to play drums alongside Ringo Starr, as they had done for the first time during the concerts for Bangladesh.
When I got the opportunity to play with him for the first time, I wanted to sit up on his left side so I could watch his hi-hat hand. And the first thing I wanted to do was not be in that area. I didn't want to play the hi-hat normal like I would because I didn't want to interfere with where he sets the groove from the hi-hat. And then the other thing was I played backbeat with him, which I thought would be difficult, but it was completely natural. So he influenced me so heavily that I think my the heartbeat of my backbeat was always right with him. Something that's just behind the beat slightly, and that's the way they've always said is the best way to make records. Just slightly on the back side of the beat rather than forward. You lose the weight of the groove if you do that. So that was a natural. It's a perfect example of the way double drums, which I really don't care to do much. Double drums can be really incredible. That was just one of the greatest experiences of my life. And so playing with Ringo on the Material World was just like that. It was just like easiest thing in the world.
Living in the Material World is funny. You know, I like that because it was both a joke and that, again, is from the yogic thing of, you know, there's the material world, which is, I mean, it's not meant as, you know, like people think of like money or that sort of material. Material as in physical, the physical world as opposed to the spiritual world. And I wrote that song because I was just thinking of living in the material world. It was just the way, you know, living in the material. And that's why it sounds funny when you sing it. Living in the material world. And then it became the whole joke about, don't know what I'm doing here.